just give me a few minutes. Let me jump out of this, ground floor window, and if I die, I won't be able to stream. So if I do, I'll just kind of drag myself back up here, be nursing a massive headache, falling on grass from the ground floor window, and I'll have to tell you it wasn't successful.
That's right, we had the side quest with the villain from 2 stealing underwear, and then, there we go. Still gotta wrap that side quest up. Jesus Christ. It's just gonna be so goddamn stupid when we get onto that section of the game.
So what section? The section of 2?
Yeah, just the entirety of 2. Any section where he's on camera.
A few moments later.
Also, we're pretending to be this woman's boyfriends. That's today's side quest. Serious crime drama, Sam.
I'm just imagining if anyone tries to do anything untoward, they're like, "Hey, I'm her boyfriend." Just look at this guy with a ponytail, one eye, and a death gun. So, you know what? I'm just going to go with the opposite of Japan. See you.
That's pretty much why he's pretending, though, because she wants that effect.
Mm.
I think we're trying to get her out of an arranged marriage, if I remember correctly. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to play God of War at some point. Need to get the HD collection, though.
Wait. I thought the only games in the HD collection would be 1, 2, and 0.
Yeah, we can buy 3 separate. My point is, like, we need to play them in order.
Yeah, because isn't it 1, 2, and 0 are the only ones? No. Which ones have been glitched out?
I'm pretty sure that... No, God of War, you fool.
Oh, sorry.
No... No, it's fine. I own every Yakuza game, though. We're going to get to them at some point.
Oh. When I was watching these cutscenes, it just kept reminding me of Asura's Wrath.
What, God of War? Or,
Yeah, God of War.
Yeah.
Angry man, too angry to die.
We have to play... No, I need to get Michael to play Asura's Wrath at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically Dragon Ball on crack.
The Battle with Zeus in 3 lasts like 20 minutes in pure cutscenes. Then again, he is the father of all the gods. And after each round of fighting, you're just like, oh, I guess I don't have to hold back even anymore. The next time, oh, I was still holding back. Let's try this. End of the day, he technically dies, but his ghost is too angry to die, and so his ghost just starts trying to kill you.
Just wait until we get up to Yakuza 2, because honestly, the final boss is just man too angry to die meme. Okay, you fight him, and then he gets shot several times, and then he gets up to avenge his own death by shooting the guy that shot him, and then he decides that he's still not done trying to fist fight Kiryu, even though he lost already.
What?
Yeah, Yakuza 2 is fucking great.
Oh, John's saying boy. I heard that when the game came out, that's a meme. Where he just shouts boy a lot.
Yeah, you remember how in Aiko, how it has that noise? The heh?
I assume that was some kind of Japanese word for, you there, or whatever.
No, the point, like, it basically, Kratos has boy as his equivalent to that, gameplay-wise.
Father, what's my name? Your name is Boy. What? Shut up, boy. Did I just spoil half the plot?
No, he has a real name, but I can't fucking tell you without spoiling the entire plot. Like, literally, his son is that fucking important.
Father, how was I created? You see, when a man and a woman love each other very much, they get out a bucket and a funnel.
Oh, God.
Now, are you saying that's more or less weird than I think one of the Greek gods was created from sea foam?
Yeah, not just sea foam and Zeus's testicles.
Yeah.
Sam, like, that's got nothing on Norse mythology. Like, Odin's horse, nuff said.
Odin's horse? Isn't that the 8-legged horse, which is technically the son of Loki?
Yes.
Because Loki was in a female body for some one point and gave birth to the eight-legged horse.
Yeah, because Loki turns into a female horse and then got impregnated and gave birth to Sleipnir.
I think I saw on Tumblr one time, I saw a drawing that is of Loki riding the horse and scuttling along like a spider.
Yes.
But Loki's just a furry. I was going to say that word, but then the Trust and Safety Council might ban us. Furry might be alright.
Loki pretty much is a furry, though. Like, most of the myths are him shape-shifting into animals.
Yeah. Which one's Fenrir?
Fenrir's the big-ass wolf.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Fenrir that's supposed to bite Odin's head off to end the apocalypse or some shit. Because it's like, Fenrir... I believe, if I remember correctly, it's Fenrir bites Odin's head off, and then the snake swallows the entire earth. Norse mythology is kind of weird, though, because time is circular.
Well, I remember in one of the Tomb Raider games, I think it was Underworld, they referenced that. Yeah, where Jormungandr, whatever that name is.
Jormungandr?
The serpent that encircles the world. And the main villain, who I think is voiced by Grady Lees, uses that.
Yep. Because in Tomb Raider, it's like a big-ass eternal engine that, like, shifts the tectonic plates.
So what's up with his neck? Is it just me, not that guy? His neck was really wrinkled, like he's lost a load of weight recently.
Probably just bad character model. Those polygons, son.
Yeah, half the polygons of his character are just dedicated to his neck.
Oh god, the snake's the half-brother of the wolf, according to John. That brilliant.
Family reunions must get very weird.
Oh yeah. Especially what with Disney trying to copyright Norse mythology. I wish that sentence was a joke. Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I wanted from that sentence, if I'm honest with you. Right, where's the next side quest at? Good, I got a Sprite belt. Now we just need 6 more of them and we can do the LA Beast challenge.
John Smith, are you talking about the original or the one where she's black? Little Mermaid you're talking about.
Oh no, I know. Oh god.
Making a blank doesn't make any sense because I forget which country she's based on, but I think it's supposed to be set in the Mediterranean.
Like, Disney fucks up most of the stories they do, to be honest, though. Like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You know that, but all the countries that border the Mediterranean, none of them, their populations are literally black. I mean, even the North Africans, if you look at them, Egyptians.
So,
are
you confused between the Little Mermaids and that version of Ursula they has in Once Upon a Time?
They probably did that, but no, apparently they're doing a remake where they're making the main character black. Or thinking of doing it. Okay. Let's just have a look.
Honestly, like, I'm kind of more forgiving of that just because it's it's a fucking fictional continent under the ocean. At the same time, though, stop blackwashing characters because you can't make it your own. I'm still pissed off over Superman. Like, just give Steel more fucking screen time. He's a good character. Except when Shaquille O'Neal's playing him. Actually...
What?
Oh, were you not aware of that movie?
No.
Good, we're watching that on the channel at some point.
It'd be better or worse than the Resident Evil live-action films.
Worse. So much worse.
Even more than the latest one. They just remembered they haven't introduced a bunch of important characters yet, so they just introduced them all in the opener.
That was at least fun. Like, Shaquille O'Neal as Steel is just fucking bad. So, okay, I know that we're mostly a gaming channel, but honestly, I'm down to do a couple film reviews with you at some point.
That's a break into several streams, say 2 or 3 streams.
No, I feel like we'll just pre-write some film reviews and then record them like we did with the Bill Clinton thing.
We didn't pre-write that.
No, you know what I mean, though, like, we didn't do it live.
Right, what we do is we both pre-write, we watch the film, pre-write our lines, then we watch them again. I forget all my lines, but you have the script. That way, you know when to time in with your jokes. But I'm able to watch it blind again. because I forget all my lines, but you have them just in case I forget to forget.
I just mean let's pre-write...
Is that how this works?
No, I just mean let's write some proper film reviews. Oh, like half of them can be improvised and half of them we can actually script some, like, proper critique, but I figure we can probably do some film reviews.
Well, the people will be doing, like, challenges of which jokes were planned, which ones weren't. They have to keep flipping a coin.
Why not? People do it for MST3K.
You properly my thoughts up. How? And look at the chat with John. What did we talk about? Because we're talking about Little Mermaid, we're talking about jokes.
I think it was you, like, forgetting to forget your lines that fucked him up. Oh, dear. He's like that sometimes.
Engineer, can you not forget to just delete that line? That way when John listens to the YouTube, watch the YouTube version of it, I wouldn't have said it, so...
Engineer, double down, please.
What, you want me to drop more F-bombs so he can, like, every time I drop an F-bomb, he puts my volume up to, like, 10 times?
Honestly, I'm just wondering if we could have the engineer splice your dialogue to say something stupid, like I touched Shaquille O'Neal's meat.
No, we're not going to just splice in lines from Joe Biden unedited. Remember his rant about corn pop?
Yeah, we have to discredit him though, because otherwise he's going to take our meat.
In a figurative or literal sense?
I fit in the literal sense, as Nick Lotso has warned us all. I've already crammed all of my emergency bacon into a trumpet.
Well, I'm just imagining in the room, goes like, oh, you have a trumpet, you learn to play it? Let's hear some tunes. I don't really feel like it. Come on. Alright. What note was that? I am pressing the notes. It's just full of bacon.
Just sprays raw meat into his face.
Imagine they're still in the packet. What? Well, you just take them all out of the packet, just shove the meat in there. Or what? Do you mince the meat up just so you can fit more in there? So you just got a trombone filled with just mince meat.
Yeah, exactly. And then we can tip it out and have it as a treat for later. Hang on a second, we're going to give this girl prizes from the claw machine so that we can get her mother for the cabaret lineup. It's all about the real estate, Sabby.
Before the cabaret club was something other than real estate. It's women to work at a hostess club.
Yep, hang on a second. Right, we need to play Space Harrier.
A few moments later.
I do love the fact that as mini games they just crammed in entire Sega Genesis games.
It's like all one of the Call of Duty games. They stuck in a full version of Zorn.
Nice.
It was one of the Black Ops, I think, where the main menu is the main character in the chair. If you use a hidden button prompt, you can escape from the chair and look around the room. You can't go anywhere. There's a computer behind your chair. Which if you interact with it, you can just play Zorn.
I remember when they did this in Bayonetta as well, because they just made one of the levels into this.
Another game where she battles, well, not gods, but angels and demons.
No, she kills gods.
One god, the god of chaos.
And the god of light, because that was the first game, remember?
But there was god of chaos.
No, the god of chaos was the diamond man in the second game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's
going to be a villain for the third, because the first two were perfect time loop.
Honestly, that, like, no, I imagine it's going to be like hell trying to capitalise on the fact that the other two gods are gone. That would be my guess. There's a theory that Bayonetta 3 is going to be in an alternate timeline as well, though, because apparently your guns are different in the trailer. So, yeah, probably more time travel shit again. Right, that's enough of that. Now I just need to die.
Sorry, is that going to be a tagline? Enough about that. Now it's time to die. Alright,
Yeah.
Just give me a few minutes. Let me jump out of this, ground floor window. And if I die, I won't be able to stream. So if I do, I'll just kind of drag myself back up here, be nursing a massive headache, falling on grass from the ground floor window. And I'll have to tell you it wasn't successful.
Pretty much. Right, there we go. So what we do is we keep playing Space Harrier to build the friendship gauge up, and then she'll become our friend and give us the building as a sponsor. This game makes a lot of sense, Sam.
Sorry, the woman working at this arcade just casually has a building.
Yeah, she just casually gives us the building as a sponsor for the cabaret club. Oh, just wait until you see how we get Nugget.
I'm guessing Nuggets, the chicken.
Yes. Honestly, it's a bit weird naming the chicken Nugget, though. That's let's be honest, that's a bit like naming your kid Long Pork. What, nothing to say to that one?
Well, what can I say that wouldn't get us down by the Trust and Safety Council?
Shoot.
John's saying, how was Omelette better? They're saying, oh no, we won't hurt you, we'll just hurt your kids.
Omelette was better by virtue of the fact that he could lay golden eggs.
It's not a goose.
Omelette could still lay golden eggs, though. Like, Omelette was strong.
What? You think that's all it takes? You just, if you do, like, we'll go into the weird chamber from Dragon Ball, a second outside, a year inside, train yourself. Even a chicken will be able to lay a golden egg. What's
Yeah.
Like a quail being able to do it? They'd have to have, like, internal TARDIS technology, because otherwise, yeah, the mechanics just wouldn't work.
Like, Omelette's like the chicken equivalent of a Super Saiyan. That's why we gave him the controls to the laser.
Omelette had the controls for that?
Omelette had the backup controls. Hang on a second. We need to get more shit from the claw machine. Right, yep. I do believe that I've captured everything that we need for her.
Uh-oh.
No, John. Omelette's
Peter, do you want to deal with that comment? I don't want to get into that whole rant again.
Omelette's a girl. No, John. Omelette's trans, as we established.
I imagine he was in the stream when we established that.
Yeah. John, stop doing trans erasure. John, you're supposed to be better than this.
What's next? Are we going to make, for the remake of 7, are we going to make Omelette black?
They just replace Omelette with a brown hen, yeah? Oh, John wasn't in that stream. Brilliant.
Oh,
John missed out on the saga of the trans chicken.
there'll be reference in later streams. So he's just like, what's this? Trans chicken? They must be talking about another chicken from Omelette, because Omelette's definitely gone.
Oh.
Done right. Okay.
There we go. Now we go rescue her mother. I'm going to fast forward for a lot of the side quest dialogue.
How did her mother get in trouble with, I'm guessing, a Yakuza clan?
If I remember correctly, it's literally just dat. Yeah, it's dat. Oh, dear. Right, hang on a second. Ah, God, loan sharks.
But 13 million with 1 million, Jesus Christ, the interest is killer. Wait, that explains why in 7 the interest was that bad there. The Yakuza always charge a huge amount of interest.
Well, yeah, how else do you think they're going to make money?
Real estate.
True.
Kind of walked into that one.
It's very rare for them to get into real estate, though. They try, but then the FBI show up looking for jars filled with teeth on the plot of lands they need.
No, they run the streets.
Yeah, but they're lowering the rent.
Oh, because no one wants to rent property when there's a bunch of creepy tooth fairies around.
Yeah, exactly. Right, hang on a second. Let me just beat up this man-eating loan shark.
That, and he wouldn't be in Saturnborough. He's busy going around, what was it, Kamurocho?
Yep.
Oh, the team.
Again, as we've established, Majima has to deal with the National Sheep Association. Right, good. Now we have her for the cabaret.
But didn't you say that loan sharks were serious business in Japan? So technically, have they done anything wrong?
It's like, no, it's like you have actual legitimate loan sharks, and then you still get people doing shady shit.
Oh, okay.
This is very obviously the latter.
I call him Daddy. What? You want to be this girl's father? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, great. Why don't you move in with us? Lady, I think we have some misunderstanding. Dinner will be at 7. What? And then when he goes back to the cabaret club, so what happened to you, Mr. Majima? I think I just got married? You've been only out for 3 hours. How the hell did that happen? I don't know.
13 million in interest for a 1 million loan is like, what, 300% interest?
Try 1,300.
No, my point is, it's very obviously shady fucking stuff. Oh dear. Right, that's that subplot completed. New friendship. Where do we... Right, to the porno shop. That's the fucking intro.
Well, he knows she's invited him around, so I'm so nervous. I know. What do I do when I'm always nervous? The pawn shop.
Oh, hang on, we have to solve the crossword puzzle.
Is this going into
Hot Fuzz.
yeah, wait, the hotel owner.
Hag.
I beg your pardon.
Evil old woman considered frightful or ugly. It's 12 down.
People have been saying that basically no line of dialogue is wasted in that film.
Pretty much. Right, let me just skip through all of this because all we need is the fucking answers.
Well, so they invited them out for dinner, saying, look, we'll buy you dinner if you can just help us solve this crossword. Okay.
I mean, that's pretty much how most of my dates ends.
Well, it's just like when you, in D&D, when you roll a 10 on charisma.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, God. I'm trying to convince this man that this bear trap's the loveliest hat he's ever seen.
Simon Pegg is Zombie Man. What was it, some C-tier superhero? What's a superhero? I'm a zombie.
You know that's an actual superhero, though.
I wouldn't be surprised at
I
this
mean,
point.
it's multiple superheroes, because you've got Deadman. Oh, God, you remember Deadman, whose power is being a fucking ghost?
Dead Man.
Yeah, from Justice League Dark. The circus performer.
Don't remember that one.
That one with Constantine.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy whose power is literally just being dead and being a ghost.
It's actually just remembering, you know, in that film where it's Raven saying, do you have anything that can kill my father who's also a demon? Saying, oh yes, have this dagger, that should work. And what happens at the end of the next Castlevania? Drago just casually finds a dagger that was originally designed to try and kill God.
Oh, God, ending of Castlevania, God, though.
I recently found a compilation where it's called The Castlevania Trio Being Almost Competent for 3 minutes. And people are saying that, is this a parody or is this actually the real show? Another person saying that someone sent this to the director, Warren Ellis. I said, I'd like to report my own murder. And people kind of saying, or should I, this basically, whose turn is it to hold the brain cell?
I'm still annoyed that they left Grant out just because Ryan Ellis, or Warren Ellis, didn't like him. Like, that would have made it so much fucking funnier. Because Grant canonically has the hots for Cypher.
Mm.
But then also, he's canonically a fucking ghost as well.
What?
Yeah, this is a bit that got lost in translation from the Japanese version, the English version. You know how when you find him initially, he's a monster in the clock tower?
Vaguely. It's been a while since I played something like that.
So basically, in the Japanese version, when Trevor defeats him, he's not actually alive and cured of being a monster. It's literally just like, he got killed when he was turned into a monster, and his ghost is so fucking angry that he decides to hang around and accompany Trevor.
What is this, like Bucharesti?
No, pretty much. It's exactly that. Yeah, Grant would have made the Netflix series so much funnier, though. Ah, welcome back to Jim's Crabs, sponsoring dying fandoms since the 90s.
So I remember when I was in that stream playing Resident Evil 2. Good time.
Oh, dear.
It's hard to concentrate on Jim's Crabs because of all the talk of Putty Squad.
And Peppa Pig fandom. They're a
I thought
dying.
that came later.
They're a dying breed, Sam.
And of course, Nemesis is Jank Deck.
Yeah. What do you mean we can't fiddle him with sandwich meat? Just Nemesis smuggling 80 pounds of
What, baloney?
80 pounds of chicken across the border. Thank you, baseball bat, for being stupidly fucking powerful. This is going to be great once we get him powers up to level 90.
Why 90?
It seems like a high enough number that we can finish the playthrough. Like, I could go to 9999, but that's just a bit excessive at that point. Honestly, anything over level 30 is fucking excessive.
Really?
Yeah, because you can one-shot most stuff at level 30. Oh dear, but first we have to do real estate in Cabaret. Like, that's genuinely how they get their best fighting styles.
Hang on. Even if he changed his face, wouldn't his voice be familiar?
No, we could put on a fake voice.
What is this, like Face Off or something?
Or Speed Racer. Oh, do you want some candy? Fuck's sake. Stop giving me the terrible dialogue options games.
Were you about to say Vialogue?
Yes.
Wait, did you get a sandwich out of it?
No, it was a pot noodle. I was out of sandwich meat.
How do you stomach it?
I don't.
Don't you have dog food in the house?
No, I had to give that to the dog, unfortunately.
Oh, true. Good point. Take him on for the team.
Seriously, Jesus Christ, the taste of pot noodle.
It has a taste?
Yeah, this is the problem. I struggle to understand who genuinely enjoys pot noodle. Anyway, let's
I'll
get...
have it that there's literally nothing else, but it doesn't really taste of anything.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's get back to this plot point about graffiti on the toilet wall. Because we're juggling like 6 subplots at once at the moment.
Well, so when that one sees him like phoning this, said, oh, you wanted me for the good time? Majima, you're calling this guy for a good time? Look, it's not what it looks like. And she just completely takes it one way. Oh, you are a saucy individual. Remember, dinner's at 7. Have fun. No, look. Wait, is that your wife? What? No. Yes. No. God damn it. Look, it's been a long day.
So he's just accidentally married to the doll girl's mother for the rest of this now. Oh, God.
Well, she considers him to be her new boyfriend, so pretty much.
Majima just accidentally gets married to all of the cabaret workers at the same time.
Well, you think if his charisma is high enough, they're all just fine with it?
Yeah, like Majima has to ask himself, what would Snowflame do in this scenario?
Do cocaine?
Would Snowflame marry all of those cabaret workers? You're damn right Snowflame would.
At the same time!
No, he wouldn't get involved in shady business like that. He keeps his nose clean. Wait.
Oh, dear. Right, hang on a second. So we go to the porno shop and then we watch one video.
Just one? Oh yeah, he's just trying to relax anymore and he wouldn't be able to formal for his new wife.
I'm just trying to bring Mr. Lobizo out of hiding.
What? So he just walks out and it's like that scene in Until Dawn where he just loudly proclaims, I just watched a porno tape.
Pretty much.
Because one of the characters is just shouting out whatever random creatures are, saying that her and someone else are going to have sex.
Just that clip from Good Omens. Thank you for the pornography.
What scene was that?
That bit where the angels walk into the book shop.
Oh, I just made me think of the scenes that I'm here because of the ad. Oh, sure, it'll take me about 20 minutes to get into my leathers. That's right. What? No, I mean about the spare room. Oh, right.
Damn, I still can't find... Okay, he's not cropped up just yet.
I'm trying to remember if one of us have had like an official like Nissan cup noodle. I think I had one once.
Yeah, no, cup noodles like the vastly inferior...
Inferior?
Sorry.
What? Can it be inferior to pot noodles?
I meant that the other way around.
It's just the noodles. At least...
I meant that the other way around. Pot noodle is vastly inferior to cup noodle.
I was afraid the Nissan company would watch our stream and just sue us. Because, one of them is definitely watching our videos on one of their lunch breaks.
No, it's fine. Cup noodle's great. My one problem is that the seafood tastes too salty. Fuck DSP.
How are you making it? Are you pouring hot water into a cup from a coffee machine, then pouring that hot water into the cup noodle?
No, this is the problem. I was just boiling it with a jar.
With a jar? Oh god, where'd you get that jar? From a man who likes horses?
I was just boiling it in the jar that we stored all the teeth in. That'll be why it tastes too salty.
Like, now just imagine in the van, just at lunchtime, we got a load of cup noodles. Does anyone have any cups? But what about the cups the stuff came in? Why are we making that? Alright, and they go and so they're making like cup noodles. Like, wait, look, Majima, he's beating up. I know they're in finger, aren't they? Wait, look, someone's been beaten up in the street. Alright, finish your noodles, man. You got a job to do. And they run out of jobs, they're like, alright, let's just put all the teeth in one of these cup noodles. But sure, I haven't finished it yet. Whatever. And then later on, and then the van's like, why have I broken a few teeth? I know, the croutons in this pot noodle are a bit weird. But wait, croutons? What are you talking about? I know, I finished it. Wait, and which pot noodle do we put the teeth in? And then everyone's checking. Not mine. Nope, not mine. Oh god. Did you eat all the teeth? That would explain why they're so crunchy. God damn it, you destroyed evidence.
I love the adventures of the dumbass FBI. Yeah, fuck GSP though, in his inability to do food properly.
DSP tries it. You think you could do it, but
GSP tries it, having gout. Home improvement. Oh. The man spent like 6 months putting blinds up or some shit.
the compilations of him are the only way to watch him. Like one bit when he's playing a Friday the 13th game, and a few people recognise, like, hey, isn't that the guy who? I'm deliberately not saying it because I don't know how the Twitch sentence would be. But if you know DSP, you know what he did.
Yeah.
And he just tries to laugh off, but comes really unorganic.
Oh, the camera was on the whole time, huh? You know the worst part is, that wasn't the only time he got caught. Because apparently, according to the lore that I've read on his... Be
careful with your words now. Be careful with your words.
Apparently, according to the lore that I've read on his life, he's apparently been caught in stream doing it 5 separate times. Like, I'd stop after the once if I was in his position, but no. That fucker doubled down.
If people in this stream are under 18, wouldn't that be some kind of crime?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he didn't actually show anything, just his face, but still.
Yeah, but just showing DSP's face is enough to put people off.
I'm pretty sure that showing DSP's face is against certain parts of the Geneva Convention.
What cruel and unusual punishment. Alright, so now we're playing some video game. First I have to unbox it. Alright, I don't have any scissors or sharp objects, so I'm going to try and unbox this, disc with a sponge.
You may hear this annoying whining noise in the background. That's the smoke alarm.
And also, I'm being audited by the IRS. They're just taking everything, but they're letting me keep my camera for the length of this review. Then they'll take it. And so you might hear them like moving boxes around while the fire alarm's going off. I can't do it. It's like weird, like it's clearing.
No, that's close enough. Also, shoulder bag phone. Sorry, carry on. I'm being audited.
And the shoulder bag phones in the 80s must have cost like 500. They couldn't have like £500. It would have been quite expensive.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's much like a premium iPhone, even more.
I just love the fact that this entire side quest is them trying to get batteries for this.
But the thing is, it mainly in those times it was mainly used to connect with businesses and things. There wouldn't be that many people who'd have mobiles.
No, but you could still phone office phones and house phones from it.
What, you think he's the original scam baiter?
Oh yeah, no, this guy's definitely the original scam baiter. The funny part is this guy actually becomes an extra save point once the side quest finishes. Because all the save points are phones. Oh god. You know what, hang on actually, I can use you to call this number I found on the toilet stall.
Oh, reminds me, when I was playing Ground Zeroes, the Deja Vu mission, one of the missions said, because there's no picture saying, oh yeah, I remember it's on the back of the CD case. Me with the digital version. I had to look it up. I think that's the one where you have to drive under the bridge.
Yeah, there should be an option somewhere to find it on the PS Home menu if you're using digital version. Because they did the same thing with the PSN release of Metal Gear Solid 1, where they just put the codec number for Meryl in the instruction book.
Yeah.
The digital instruction book, I mean. Anyway, we have to go to Don Quixote, I think, to get batteries. Yeah, there we go.
What, 8 hours to charge the battery? Was this like a Dragon Ball series where we come back 6 streams later and he's still charging the battery?
Oh, hang on a sec, gotta help this innocent bystander. We need to get batteries, more stamina, and then pawn off this plate made of diamonds that I have. Because that's a thing that we have for some reason.
How long till I start quoting gold by friends?
Anytime you like.
But 1% taken off. It was 8 hours. What, is it like an old school Nokia? Its battery lasts forever?
I can attest that they last for ages. It takes me like a month before I have to charge my phone again.
But then again, if it's neither, no, the opposite. What do you mean it's 8% down? It's only been 1 hour of idle. I haven't even used it.
Oh shit. No, keep moving. Keep moving.
Why does he look like that guy from Resident Evil 4, the American? With the combat jeans and things.
See, no, this is the one that looks vaguely like Duke Nukem, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, Duke Nukem.
Right, hang on a second. Let me just buy fucking everything from the shop to save me coming back later.
How much money do you have already?
Sam, oh good, 7 up. It's, how many of these did Ellie Beast take again? It was 7, right?
Depends if you watch the video or not.
7.
Or read the description or the title or not. You see, the secret to what he did is either in the title of the video, in the video of the video, or description of the video, or a combination of those things.
It's from the 80s, Sam. Remember the 80s? We're living the 80s now.
Well, yeah, this is the peak of our channel, remember?
It's,
It's
yeah.
like
This is the 80s stream.
So what we do is, when we invent a time machine, our only use for it is to transport us both back to, say, 80s America, say to California, to set up our own like radio show, reviewing video games as they come out. Will be really popular.
Exactly.
We just have to change our names so the IRS can form the connection and demand us tax.
Also, we can help save David Bowie as well. All we have to do is warn him that he's going to catch the death, and that'll be enough for him to avoid it. That's how time travel works.
And if we miss him on that pass, just say, hang on, we can just remember to do it. So we just write down, save David Bowie. And then another version of ourselves comes up and with like defibrillator and revise it and say, it's almost too late. Thanks guys for writing it down.
Just him, David Bowie goes on to write the world's most popular music video entirely about soup. Like in honor of
So it's a sequel to Butter?
Yeah, exactly. Like in honor of being saved from the death.
From the death.
Yeah, remember like how most game streamers end up catching the death and then they can't stream anymore. Like David Bowie caught the death and then he couldn't write music.
We've actually implied that if David Bowie lived, he would start to become a gamer, streamer. Like what, Jack Black?
Why not? Snoop Dogg does it.
He what?
Did you not know about this?
No.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg has a Twitch channel, and all he does is stream Madden 08 with the sound off.
Just want to check something.
Yes, we are following Snoop Dogg on Twitch, if that was your next question.
The games I got, because I got 3 games, but I didn't choose them, just what came with it. I got a sports game, I was actually wondering, did I get Madden 08? No, it's NBA Live 16.
You best be glad that it's not Madden 08, because if you have a copy of that, it actually just summons Scott the Woz to your house.
This is f***ing incredible!
Well, it's so rare, where he'll just appear, take it out of my hands, and be staring and say, this is incredible.
You know how, like, the Angry Video Game Nerds has LJN as his nemesis? Yeah, Scott the Woz has that specifically with Madden 08. To the point where they managed to get one of the footballers from Madden to appear in the movie.
He has a movie?
Of course he has a fucking movie. Like, what YouTuber doesn't have a goddamn movie nowadays?
Phil?
True, but, like, we could stick enough of his controversies together to make a fucking movie.
Would the movie be a compilation of his court appearances for Hexfall?
Yeah, pretty much.
I forget, depending on the court, you can record in there. Some courts.
Oh, dear.
So what are we compilation saying? Now, when you were saying to your patrons that you needed money, what else did you say to them?
Save the house!
No, not that comment, Mr. Brunel. I mean this other one. In fact, oh yeah, that one. Thank you, you worthless pieces of... Yes, that's enough, Mr. Brunel. We get the idea.
For the viewers.
And also, I'll quit this one myself. I need the money to pay my bills.
I need that money, I really do. Right, hang on a second. Let me just rescue this man's bag phone.
Well, I imagine like the court saying, guilty of tax fraud. You must either sell your other property within 2 months to pay for the price, or you'll spend 30 days in county jail. Can I just book in the jail right now? I don't know how to sell a house. Look, we'll give you some numbers for financial advice on how to sell your house. What's a phone? No, I'm just imagining, what, would Phil try and accidentally use the insanity defense?
Yes. No,
Well,
no. Hang on, stop. Back the fuck up.
What?
Sam, insanity defense you can't legally use for tax fraud. I found out.
This is Phil we're talking about.
No, I know it's Phil. I'm just saying, even if he tried it, it wouldn't work. Let's tangent for a second to the Joker. So there's an infamous episode of Batman called Joker's Millions, where he gets $1 million, but then later, and like obviously, if you get $1 million from like an inheritance, you have to pay tax on it. So basically, it turns out the $1 million is fake, but he can't admit it because that would mean admitting that he got one pulled over on him. So he has to go out and steal money to pay the IRS. And there's just this brilliant line where he's like,
I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
I think I saw that scene in TV tropes where it's left by his like uncle or something.
And but there's a theory on Reddit that the reason he doesn't want to take on the IRS is because the insanity defense doesn't work in a tax court because he gets sent to regular fucking prison. Right, hang on a second. Are there any other side quests that we can hit before we
12 seconds later.
Which game is it where you're playing as Kiryu and you work in a phone hotline? I'm being careful with my words here.
No, you don't work in a phone hotline. That's a mini game in this. Like, you just randomly go onto the phone hotline to get dates with people.
Is this going to be a separate stream we do, only for like over 18 people on another platform? Or we just call in one of those numbers and we make a stream out of it? Almost like scam baiting, but we're not scam baiting.
I mean, I'd be down for that, yeah. We'd have to put it onto our other stream channel, though.
Yeah. It's only for our top tier Patreon supporters.
Pretty much. There we go. Got a new bag phone. Hold on a second. I forgot who I wanted to call.
Alright, this guy in America who gives good financial advice, I think his name was Alex Jones.
It turns out that Majima's the original ghost prank caller.
He first started streaming as a true conservative radio in, I think, early 2000s.
Yeah, but it turns out that Majima's like the first person to prank call Ghost as the internet butt stalker.
Another 111 call, you there?
I'm serious. I'm not pranking you, but I really want to sword fight with you, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, he wasn't the first prank caller. He'd just say, you know what, Ghost? I'm in fact not even American. What? Why are non-Americans listening to this phone line about financial advice? You see, he actually owns several adult clubs in Japan. Then why are you calling into this? Isn't it like 3 a.m. your time? 4 a.m. actually. I can't sleep.
Oh, God. Engineer, put some Vietnam Ghost in if you can find a splice, please.
All right, I told all of you, don't talk about Viet fucking Nam. No, you want to continue on, right? You want to sit over here, you want to continue to talk about it, yap about it like you were there, for Christ's sake. Like you were in the rice paddies, seeing Charlie over here to do this.
What? So a Japanese club owner calling Ghost sets off his PTSD from being in Vietnam?
No, I just wanted to end the
Sorry,
episode.
is that the tagline there?
Yes, that's the title.
I remember one quick way to annoy Ghost was to claim that he was ripping off Alex Jones. He just prepared for like a 5-minute rant about Alex Jones and been ripping off through Campus Radio. Alex Jones has been ripping me off for years.
Oh, God. Good, and on that note, I think it's a good time for us to end the stream there. Anything that you'd like to add before I click out of the side quest, Sam?
So is Smashbird going to that dinner, or will he have to rain check it? I mean, he has been out for a whole 3 hours now, so he should be able to do a few side quests before it's time for dinner.
No, I think he's going to rain check it. Good, and on that note, we'll see you on next.
You know, in Yakuza 7, where Ichi becomes like a CEO of a financial company, of a top like company, within a week of getting out of prison.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, we pulled together all this money to pay for me to run in the election, even though he has several million in the bank.
I mean, billion at the time I was playing because of all my off-screen grinding.
Yeah, so I'm just imagining all the teams like, Ishii, why don't you pay for it yourself? Why do I want to do that?
Oh, pretty much. The money only exists within the side quests.
Even if it's company money, I mean, Eri's a part of it. It's like, Eri, can I use this for my political campaign? Sure. No, wait, no, there's rules against political lobbying. It would count as that, so no. Damn it.
I think that's actually true, though, in Japan.
So that's probably what canonical reasons why you can't use it, because otherwise it'll be political lobbying.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just imagine what Majo being a Japanese version of Tom Scott, 20 years before Tom Scott makes it, things you can't do in a Japanese election. The end is just like, one take, yes. And then given it a street, I'm wondering, what are you doing, man? You're just talking to this guy with the camera. But it'll make sense in 20 years. Why do you speak with a British accent? Never mind.
Meanwhile, over in Kamurocho, Kiryu's acquired a video camera, and Daddy Trejo's holding it up for him. What up, bitches? We're back with another one of my unboxings.
Why is Danny Trejo the cameraman? He'll come in as an actor.
What, you want Danny Trejo doing the unboxing? Oh my god, is that Danny Trejo? He appears to be unboxing a He-Man playset.
How that counts as a student film?
I have no idea. It's Art Nouveau. Or whatever the fuck term it is. Guys, and on that note, I think that's a good time to end it. We'll see you all next time.
What are we even going to call this one?
World famous YouTuber Danny Trejo triggers PTSD in tax and real estate mogul.
Or Japanese club owner solves relationship problems.
Japanese club owner solves relationship problems, while DSP has PTSD from IRA.
Yeah, YouTube won't allow a title that long.
No, it will. I'm trying to fit, how many fucking acronyms can we fit after DSP? DSP has PTSD from the FCC. Oh, there's got to be a collection of... DSP has PTSD from the FCC and USSR. There we go.
USSR?
Yeah.
He took a bribe from Putin. Is that one of his investors?
Well, remember...
He's actually soliciting other countries for money to pay his bills.
Yeah, exactly. Sam, we're in the age tiers. The USSR still exists at this point.
What, so you're saying that... No. So DSP is in the 80s soliciting money from... Who'd be in power then? Brezhnev?
I believe so. The point, yeah, he's soliciting money from the USSR to pay off a bill which doesn't even exist yet.
But the Russian government doesn't give him the money because he's talking about this strange platform that will exist in 20 years, something called YouTube, and they're not really sure they'll invest in something that'll take 20 years to pay off. So they say no. They say, please, I need this money to pay my bills. Yeah, get out of here.
Good. And on that note, we'll see you all next time.